Hi guys, welcome back to the deck box again. Erika here, doing something a little bit different with PTCGO. So you can see on your screen, it's a rather familiar deck if you ever played back in black and white. And I have brought it back as a little Halloween special. We've decided to do some decks on PTCGO that kind of reflect the theme of Halloween. Specifically, Toad and Bat. I love Seismitoad with a passion. I literally have 5 full arts, and I have used them quite a bit in the past. I think Seismitoad's been out almost 5 years now. Makes me feel old. Alright. But this is a standard old list of Seismitoad bats. It's actually still really good, even with the new cards that have been added. The only thing I think in here, oh no, I took it out. There actually used to be head ringers in here, and that's just not useful anymore because everything's GX now. But standard things. You have the 2 Shamans for draw support. You have the Mewtwo, that nice, sweet, heavy hitting Mewtwo with X Ball, 20 times the amount of damage, 20 times the amount of energy attached to the Pokemon. And the best part about this Mewtwo is that unlike Tapu Lele, he hits for weakness. So, a lot of the times this was used as a revenge killer against other Mewtwo's. Then you have the bats. This Zubat is one of the best because, like, if you start with it, you can get out of it so easily. Free retreat thanks to the free flight ability. Don't attach an energy. We're all good. I can go back to the bench. And then, of course, you know the drop. When you evolve into Golbat, it drops 20 damage on one of your opponent Pokemon. And Supercross does 10 across the entire field. And then, of course, the Crobat with Surprise Bite. When you drop him onto the Golbat, you do 30 wherever you want. And even Skill Dive isn't that bad, doing 30 again anywhere. But here's our main attacker, our main man, Seismitoad EX. Quaking Punch is, in my opinion, one of the most stable attacks on a Pokemon. The damage isn't that bad. I mean, it's only 30, but when you're item locking somebody continuously, and especially before Ranger existed, this was a continuous thing that you couldn't get out of. You literally had to either Lysander around this, or you were going to be stuck in item lock. It was a very powerful deck, and it ruled the format for a great many years. Played by some of the best players, including the 3-time world champion, Jason Kaczynski. I love this deck, guys. Like, I can't even go on about how much I love Seismitoad. And then, of course, you know, Hypnotoxic Lasers. Gotta get that poison up. Scoop up so you can recycle the bats. 4 Ultra Balls to search. First Seekers. And another favorite of mine, Verbank City Gym. Poison Pokemon take 30 damage in between turns instead of 10. Pile on that damage. AZ to pick up, probably Shamans. Cold Rest for draw support. Delinquent to kind of control your opponent's hand. Lysander to move around, try to prevent your Seismitoad or something from getting knocked out. 3 ends, Ninja Boy to get you out if you start Shaman or Mewtwo. 3 Sycamores. I believe it's 206. That's the one bad thing about PTGO, you can't see the bottom number. 3 Muscle Bands to beef off that damage. 4 DCE. And 4 Water Energies just in case you want to try a Grenade Hammer. I mean, you damage your own bench, but it's 130. Doing 160 with Muscle Band, which isn't that bad, especially if you're already Quaking Punch. But that's it for that list, guys. I'm going to reset this real quick. Put them in some nice sleeves. Wait, I actually have the Blastoise coin to match it. I have way too many of these coins, guys. Way too many. But we're going to save that up. And we're going to go hop right on in. Still set on standard. Practicing some Ho-Ohs to Lazel. Ooh, and now we got to go all the way down to the letter T. Let's do this, guys. Let's see if my homeboy can do this. But besides Seismitoad being one of my favorites, I also chose this because bats are honestly one of my favorite parts about Halloween. I used to be very, very afraid of them. We live kind of close to woods, so they kind of fly around at night, and if you weren't careful, one could probably hit you in the face. But I was a Girl Scout also for many, many years, and eventually they showed us baby bats, and it was over from there, guys. I fell in love. It was all good with that. We shark salmon, not a good idea, but we do have Ninja Boy in our hands. Let's see what we can get. Do get a Zubat. Gonna drop the Verbank. Gonna try and scoop up the Shaman, actually. No, can't scoop it up. Try one more time. Get it this time. Scoop him up. Play the laser. Ninja Boy. Right into our boy Seismitoad. Catch the water. And then Shaman for a fresh hand. Well, thank you, opponent. Alright. That's all we can do for this turn. Pass on. He gets 30 put on him. Let's see how he responds, guys. With the grass, this is probably the Lizapod, Zoroark, and Expanded, which means he's probably playing the GX. Kind of wishing I could play Sea of Emptiness, or what is that one called? I want to say it's Sea of Emptiness, but I'm not sure. I haven't learned the new set completely. I know we did a review on it, but it's something that hasn't fully stuck in my mind yet. Tapu Lele, probably gonna get, I want to say Sycamore, maybe an N, or probably Bridget actually, unless you discarded one. Nope, Bridget. Yeah, this probably goes Pod Zoroark. Choice Band. Going, yep. There's that Wimpods. DCE down. Field blow to get rid of the stadium. Then, yep, probably just gonna pass. Gonna go ahead and attach the Seismitoad. Drop my Seismitoad in hand. Gonna go ahead, co-rest for 6. Kinda wish I could change my opponent's hand, but I don't know what's in his hand. Don't really want to mess with it very much. I'm going to Ultra Ball. I will throw away a Crobat. It could matter later, but more than likely it won't. And then, honestly, gonna try and scoop up. Got the Shaman back up. Shaman again for 4 more cards. Alright. Got what I want in hand. Gonna go ahead and Quaking Punch. Initiating item lock. Grab a prize. Get a laser back. Always, always good to try and have at least one laser in your hand. And actually, at one point, this list played Shadow Triad to allow you to get back Team Plasma cards. So worth it. Oh. I don't think he has a response at all to any of this. I'm gonna go ahead and start dropping energy on that Wimpod. Then I'm gonna go ahead and Hypno the Zoroark. He's gonna go to sleep. Gonna attach down on that Seismitoad. Give him the Muscle Band, and I'm gonna start Quaking Punching. 30, and I unlock again. He remains asleep. That's one of the funny things about Hypnotoxic Laser. Sleep is a nice side effect, and it used to matter quite a bit in a lot of games. But now I've never really focused on getting that sleep. It's always, alright. And that was pretty quick. He was like, I don't have a way out of this. It's also a deck not many people want to build with or play against because it is a slower deck. It's built around playing the strategy of let me just make you waste time while I take knockouts. So he's probably going to go first. Yep. We start Zubat, which isn't bad. But I also don't really feel like Sycamoring this hand at all. See how my opponent does. Is this Tapu Koko for real, or is this an addition to a Bulu? Because I know some people play Tapu Koko in that. But I think straight Tapu Koko is just weird. Probably going for that Lele. Also someone trying to play full, like, rarity. Yep, because see, shiny energies. Alright, he's got the Lele. Probably for the Bridget, I feel. Bridget or Sycamore, but I don't know if he's really... Someone don't like their hand. Yep, no. He's got some kind of evolutions, guys. Yep, there it is. Yeah, it's Vikavolt. Vikavolt with Tapu Koko. I'm gonna put down my field. And while it's painful, I'm going to go ahead and Sycamore. This deck has a sense of humor, guys. There's occasions where it's like, oh, you wanted to play things? Yeah, no, sorry, we don't do that. Alright. Shaman for 3, see if we can get a DCE off of it. No, it quite wants to give me everything that is not a DCE. Come on. I can't even pick up the Shaman, guys. Can't even pick up the Shaman. This is not a good start. When wall lead. The way that went, I guess he doesn't have a Charger Bug in the deck right now, which probably means he only plays a very low line. Gonna hit the Charger Bug. Gonna end simply because I don't know what's in his hand and I don't really want to. Alright, guys, we are really going for that. Let's just not do anything type of way today. Did get the sleep, so hopefully he stays asleep. Just put damage on. This is why you don't mention sleep being a factor, guys. Coin flips. He's probably gonna get the rare candy in hand. So, he just failed that as well. I don't think he has a Vikavolt. I didn't see him grab the Vikavolt, but he got the Vikavolt. Yeah, he drew Vikavolt. He only plays one Charger Bug, it looks like, though. But he prized pretty hard, though. I mean, he prized... Go back up. Prizes. Kindly. A prize, a Tapu Koko, 2 Versus Seekers, a Bulu. He's still doing damage to himself. How did he get rid of my stadium? Is my new question. What did you do there, sir? Gonna just keep waiting punch. I don't think he has energy in his hand. Gonna see if I can just keep stalling. He's got a fan club. Quite a bit in the disc. No. No. Oh, fan club. See, the way this deck works, if you're not Quaking Punching the first turn you can attack, more than likely this is going to happen where you're just gonna get demolished. See what he takes. I'm thinking the Bulu. Maybe a Versus Seeker? He's a Bulu and the... Okay. No, not what I was expecting, but alright. Alright, guys. Am I lucky enough? Now, can he stay asleep? Is the real question. And this is why this deck is painful. You can either sit there and do very well like I did the first game, or you could not do anything for like a turn or two and just get demolished. Unless we draw something substantial like the Mewtwo, we're probably out of this game right now. He's still strong charging. We're probably out of this game, guys. He is getting his deck pretty thin, though. I wish I played the mill version. And of course, that nice electric weakness. This is not. We've lost, guys. There's no way out of that matchup. Alright. Let's go in a couple more, because I really want to play some more games of this than just 3. This is still my favorite deck of all time. Next to the Cynthia deck, guys. Next to the Cynthia. I cannot take Cynthia's Garchomp deck out of my mind. They just revealed the new Cynthia card today that's kind of like Professor Oak's new theory. Used to be during Heart Gold Soul Silver era. It's on point, guys. And there's going to be a full art. I believe. And I will own a playset. I know that much. I love Cynthia. Favorite champion. Ooh. How many Island Milligan twice? Alright. I'm gonna put Zubat actually in the active. Put Seismitoad down. And we'll start this game off. What are we playing against, guys? Well, they got more Pokemon now. Quite a full hand. It's the garbage deck. It's the garbage deck! I know what we're gonna do, guys. I know what we're doing. We're going deep. We're going super deep. I'm getting Mewtwo. Just gonna have him straight on the board just in case. Just in case. And we're gonna go in and put them back down to a 6 instead of, I believe he has 7 cards in hand right now. Already poison. Put that down. Down a Shaman for 2. Have the DCE for next turn. Just gonna grab the scoop up so I can get the, nope. Can't pick up the Shaman. Trade into the Seismitoad and pass the turn. It is a tool drop variant. This deck can be a little bit tricky, and I've seen it played with Drampa and a couple other look what I'm doing kind of things. I actually played against it in Fort Wayne with Trevenant, and that came down to the last, I think there was like a minute left in the round when we finally finished game 3. I did not do well, guys. I did not do well. I had it, and I made one small misplay, and it was just game over. Using another Tapu Lele, gonna grab a Juniper. Choice Fan onto the Trubbish. Energy Drive. Dang, I forgot that does a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and put the DC down there. Might be a waste, but I want to start putting damage down. Drop the damage on the Trubbish. And Colress for a hand of 5. Seismitoad. And another bat. And then I'm going to Quick Punch for 50. So he is Line Lock this turn. You can take a knockout, but I can Revenge Kill with Mewtwo if I remember correctly. I mean, it doesn't have weakness, but 20, 20, 40, 60, 80. It'll be at 90 at that point, so we'll be well within a knockout. We actually be exactly on point for that knockout. 80 plus 90, that 170. Yep, I'm gonna take him out and doing 130 this time. Put him up. Go ahead and attack. And this is one of them moments where I just look at myself and like, what did you just do there? And why did you do it? Misclicks, guys. Be careful what you do. I'm just gonna go ahead and Juniper after that, or Sycamore after that. I need to scoop up. Don't get it. Put that down. We do have a bat, so I can't actually knock out the Trubbish. Bye-bye, Trubbish. Give me a scoop up. No. Down another Toad. I can't believe I did that, guys. I am so sorry. But now we got another Burbank down. I got another Burbank in hand. And the Lele is going to die either way. And the Trubbish is gone. Thanks to some bats. Floatstone going on to Trubbish one on the bench. I'm going to go ahead and Juniper again. I've seen a lot of people doing this where they heavily trick out. It makes me wonder, have you just been playing that long? Or did you actually like sit here and trade for these? Because some of these cards cost a lot of packs. Especially those beautiful. Whew, this is still one of the most sought after full arts because this art is just beautiful. He just pooped me. Gonna AZ. Pick up the Mewtwo. Do that. The Mewtwo back down. Quaking Punch for 50 and the item lock begins again. I love these DC as well. I have the trainers, the Pokemon League ones from like forever ago. I have a playset and they're beautiful. Let's see how he responds to this. He's gonna straight Juniper. He's just going as. Ooh, look at that. I used to love this card. It looks so good. And then he plays Drashlands as well, which isn't surprising anymore, but like. He's setting up a bench now. I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of the DCE on the Lele. Discard the N and the Furbank. I am actually out of bats. One is prize. One is prize. Alright. The more you know, guys. The more you know. But the item lock continues. He's probably going to keep trying to discard his hand or find, I guess if he plays it, a ranger. This tech is so funny. Oricorio is really good against Night March, though. I had it played against me so much in a recent League Cup. It's actually how, it's one of the ways Trainer Wolf tried to, like, stop the, we're gonna sit here and just play scoop up games for a moment. I'll remember what I was talking about eventually. So this is going to bring up another conversation real quick. This makes me think about, yeah, thank you, opponent, thank you. I know you're so happy that failed for me. He brought up the one that's healed. This is going to be a knockout next turn, but at least he's still item locked. This is a problem I have. I play really quickly, and I tend to stop paying attention to my resources. This is often why you see Jordan beat me so badly in table matches. But, cardi guys. Gonna go ahead and laser. And I am gonna go ahead and do that. It puts me down at 5, but then I get, yep. Get that. Get that. X-Ball, it should be, yep, knockout when the turn changes. 2 prizes. Crobat! And a Golbat. Oh, I didn't put that on the Zubat. I'm disappointed. I didn't realize I prized one. I thought it was in the disc. There is no Golbat to discard. Alright. Just gonna go and search something out. These gold Ultra Balls are beautiful. I just realized this is a 3-2 prize game. I thought he was closer. Really wonder what he's trying to grab here. Because he only has a Rainbow Energy, and I believe he's out of DC, if I remember correctly. He's almost out of DC. No. No, we're not going to play Mimikyu games. That's not cute. That's not cute. He has teammates, guys. That might be the game right there, because he should be able to take a knockout with Mimikyu if I think he's going to do what I think he's going to do. Ooh, he plays Necrozma as well. Necrozma is a really good tech in a lot of decks with that Black Ray. Which is, especially in Expanded, when you can do that for a DCE, drop 100 on every EX and GX on the bench and in the active. There's so much damage that can be done. He also got Trubus again. Okay, shuffling. I was about to say, I was like, sir, you can't evolve this turn. Oh, we realize I'm probably gonna end him next turn. I'm surprised he didn't teammates and just go try to get another Dimension Valley out, because I only see one in his discard, so he should have way more. There should be at least 1 to 2 more left in his deck, unless he somehow managed to have these 2 remaining prizes be Dimension Valleys. Which I just don't think is possible. I don't think he knows what to do, guys. And, okay, there goes the glitch. Yeah, I made PTG Joe glitch. That's wonderful. Done. It's always nice when I make PTG Joe glitch and it doesn't go away and it's like, you're on my Zubat. He put up the Mimikyu and I don't really know why he did that. Because it's just going to sit here, because from what I can tell, he does not have the stadium in hand right now. So I'm going to be doing 40 with this. I'm just going to Crobat, drop it on the active, and him down to 2, putting myself at 3, putting more cards back in my deck. And then X-Ball for the knockout on the Mimikyu, making it 2v2, which means if I take out the Tapu Lele, that's game. Like, I do have the Virgin Seeker as well, and I do have the Lysander in the discard. I do, there he is. This should be our game, overall. Is there a trap? There's not. He's picking up a Lele, so he's looking for something in particular. Juniper. Truly believes he's digging real deep for that trash Lanch. Does he have it? Tool dropped for game. Alright. Destroyed. Alright. We're not doing well. Let's hop into one more game and see if I could redeem myself with my favorite deck. Maple TCG. Or is that Maple? Makes me think of Snapple. And now I want a Snapple. case you guys haven't realized, I can't really stay like on a focused contingency. Very, very ADHD. I will think about something and we will go with it. I think he's playing Guardy. He did mulligan, so we should be able to see real quick. Yeah. Probably playing Guardy. Silent Lab, surprising. Please don't be a Sylveon deck. I've already had to play it so much with Jordan. If you guys don't know or haven't watched Jordan's videos, Jordan is currently in love with Sylveon. He loves the Sylveon deck. It's actually working really well for him. And if someone were to play him about 50 times with that deck, there's a point where you just can't deal with Sylveon anymore. It's like, can you just go be somewhere else? And then we're just gonna call rest because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Oh well. Just straight get a Ninja Boy out if I can't get anything. It would be the last deck I play against in the night would be a Sylveon deck. I'm gonna have that face that Jordan has when he gets super salty. And there's just no way around it. Well, there is now a Toad. I have a Toad out. Put the energy down. Not quite there for a Quaking Punch, but we're getting closer. And he doesn't have the Fairy yet, which is really surprising. Trick Shovel again. Discarding the Super Scoop up. That's actually maybe important later game. We'll see. He's just not having luck getting out of Sylveon. We're gonna go rest again because I can't, like, I need something else in my hand. Or we're gonna keep Mewtwo in my hand just because. I may have to Ultra Ball it away and get a Shaman. It'll be painful, but it'll probably be worth it. Because, obviously Sylveon's a mill deck. It plays a lot of items to make you mill and make you basically play the way it wants you to play. So that means you're going to sit there for a hot second while they get rid of your energy, discard, you know, how he's been doing with Trick Shovel, and use puzzles of times to get certain cards back in order to continue to mill. I'm going to keep whiffing energy because I'm just that good, guys. I'm going to go ahead and Sycamore. There we go. There's a DCE. Put down another Seismitoad. And we begin the Quaking Punch game. I actually wouldn't be surprised though if this Sylveon deck ran at least one Ranger, but most of the time they just say, I'm just gonna mill, basically. I'm gonna mill and I'm gonna play control. That may be what gives me the win here. I'm also very surprised he could not get a Fairy Energy. I know some decks run a very low count, there it goes. But still, most have at least some of it. Here's the question, is he gonna Fairy Wind? Or what are we gonna do here, my friend? Yep, Fairy Wind. Hypnotoxic Laser. Don't get to sleep. Put that down. Gonna go ahead and Sycamore. The one painful thing about this deck, it gets very, very... I love this deck. Seismitoad goes back down again. And we Quaking Punch for 50. Putting him at 110 by the end of this turn. Stacking is important, guys. Stacking is important. And I don't mean stacking your cards. Gonna go ahead and retreat out. Probably got a max potion. Oh, he's gonna Guzma. Probably gonna. He's gonna make me use this scoop up. Well, actually, this will be simple because I can just easily try and super scoop up the shaman. If that doesn't work, I have the N. Change his hand, change my hand. But I'll obviously use a laser first. Probably put a DC down on this Seismitoad. Just get whatever you search for it's a magical ribbon. Alright. Do get a Crobat. Drop a little more energy. Or damage. If only there was 10 more damage, guys. I could Sky Return, and this would be done. Gonna go ahead and pay the tree cost. And we're gonna end. Get whatever he wanted out of his hand and put something new there. Go ahead and drop another Crobat. Damage onto the Eevee. That there. And Quaking Punch. And then the energy. And it'll be knocked out by poison after that. I love how it still rolls for, or still flips for sleep, and it's like, that Pokemon is dead. It's gone. It's gonna Flare Grunt. Not nice, dude, not nice. Still searching his deck. Right. Got another DC in hand, yes. Thank you. Gonna go ahead and Hypnotoxic Laser again. Didn't get the sleep. Would have preferred the sleep. Not gonna play the Delinquent, just gonna go ahead and Quaking Punch, so the damage will be at 100 this turn. So he's halfway dead. Got another got another Sylveon, guys. Another Sylveon. I love Team Rocket's handiwork, but I hate it being used against me. It tends to be how it is. Finish Magical Riveting. Get rid of my stadium. I'm not okay with that. But do I want a Delinquent? I'm going to go ahead and Delinquent. I don't really have the draw support to try and get anything else out, and I'd have to pick up the Shaman and draw more cards, which means I'd have to AZ. So either way, I'm giving up a support that doesn't let me change my opponent's hand enough. Got rid of Field Blower. Wait, let's fix this real quick. Got rid of Field Blower, the Trick Shovel, and Karen. Put that there. Quaking Punch. Now, if he hadn't got rid of the Stadium, that would have been a knock. No, that wouldn't have been a knockout this turn. It would have been close, but not quite. Ah! He's gonna Acerola and put all of those cards back into his hand. That's beautiful. It's gonna Fairy Wind. Go ahead and knock the DCE off. And I'm gonna Quaking Punch again. He probably put the DC in his hand, but I'm hoping he wasn't all that smart about it. Because the DC he used there was actually from the previous Sylveon. Don't you? Do you really just have to get 4 heads? Crobat, a laser. I should be out of lasers by now. Yep. Out of lasers. That's painful. It's magical ribboning. I have 9 cards left in the deck, guys. This is not okay. If I do not draw another supporter, I'm going to AZ the Shaman. Like, I mean, in the long game, it'd be better to sit here and force him to continue to play. And actually, I finally get a thing to change his hand. A little late, but we got it. Yes! Put the Seismitoad back into our hands. Put the other one into the act. We got it! Super scoop ups make people give up matches. That is how you win on PTCGO. Alright, guys. That is it for me. I can't do this quite no more. We will have more matches like these going up. I don't actually know what Jordan has planned. I'm looking at maybe some pumpkin-y things for later this weekend. We're gonna have a couple videos going up throughout the weekend. I think maybe Monday and Tuesday, just to continue with that theme of Halloween and just keeping it going, keeping it good. But let me know, which deck do you like the best? You know, which one do you think represents Halloween the best? Well, what do you think of Halloween? Do you like the holiday? Or what are you gonna be? I'm gonna be Joan Jett. Just gotta throw that out there. Let us know, who are you this Halloween? And what's gonna be in your deck box. Have a good one, guys. Bye.